Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to By Wars. My name is Jonathan Max Rarity Mindham, and I'm joined here with Mr. Levi Lalonde. Am I saying this again?
Lalonde, you got it, my man. You got it.
18th time is the charm.
Hey, not gonna count.
But I should be addressing you as Levi Trump Lalonde, or Levi the fake hairpiece Lalonde. Whatever we got, we have tonight a really great show, and reason being is because it is the 5 versus 5 Team Admin versus Team Jimmel match. And Levi, you know better than anyone how big this match is actually.
Oh yeah,
there's a lot going on here.
This showdown runs deep. Jimmel and Justin, they've had it out for each other for ages now, and it's finally time. They had one match on here, but that wasn't enough. That wasn't enough for Trump. You know, you gotta keep going at it. You gotta keep him down. You gotta keep him down. So tonight, our admins are gonna take on all of those filthy immigrants. Team Jimmel, they're all going down. We're gonna take them all out. We're gonna do this for America. Let's do it, ladies and gentlemen.
And for those who don't know, you're like, well, why Team Jimmel versus Team Admin? And like, because we've said there's such bad blood, I think, between Jimmel and Gee, that it's created this thing. We had on Buddy Night Wars a few weeks ago where they played each other, and Justin Gee walked out of there, I think, like, by the, like the hair on it, his chinny chin chin. It was so close. So tonight, this is going to settle it. This is going to be the end all to the feud. I'm excited. We got some great people on both sides of the card. We have mystery player on one side, so it's gonna be really interesting. So I think we need to start.
Yep, Team Jammel's gonna be bringing their A game tonight. He's gathered his strongest fighters to try and take on our admins. But the best of the worst, the dirty immigrants, they can't do anything to us. But let's just we'll give him a shot. We'll give him a shot to take on the admin.
I think we are ready. And we are going to begin with our good friends Robert Mansauer, who is Robert, and Jude Paris, who is Taziri Dreamer, Tazri Dream Dremurr.
How creative!
Yes.
All right, so we got Robert and his infamous performance last time, as of course the man on fire, burning people alive, making them feel the burn of the burn wizards. So we're looking forward to a good performance tonight.
And those who again are not familiar with the rules. The rules are simple. This is a 5 versus 5 gauntlet match. We play until we have nobody left from either side or one side. So that means Robert and Jude will start us out. So whoever loses, the next player in that team will go on to play the first person who won. So basically, if Robert wins, he then goes into the second team member of Team Jimmel. If Jude wins, he goes on to play the second team member of Team Admin. So this is going to be really interesting. They keep going until they basically one team is left standing.
Yep, that's true. It's just like me in the polls. You go in, you take out Hillary, you keep going. You take out Ted Cruz, you keep going. You take out Sanders, you keep going. That's what I'm going to do tonight, folks.
I think you got to take out Cruz this coming weekend, please.
No doubt about it. The man is going down.
All right, so Robert looks like he's starting things off. Now, what I love about this, Trump, look at that size 3 that is the body monster.
You know what that is right there? That 10-key defense, that's a wall. That's what we need here. We need to build a wall. Robert is doing me proud tonight. We got some nice inverse Omnilord action. Death Asmodai. Going straight into nice one, ranking up that hand size, building a hand just like a wall for America. And then on the opposing side, we got some immigrants in Danger World, Armor Knights. It looks like
little Armor Knight Fairy, that little buddy there. I don't know how much that's going to stack up against that big Asmodai here.
I mean, it has penetrate, so it may come in handy, but you can never penetrate the true wall of America. You just can't take it down. So it is an interesting choice for a buddy, though, Armor Knight Fairy.
I mean, its stats are pretty good for all things considered. 5,000 attack, size 2 with penetrate, or size 1 with 2 crit penetrate. I mean, not bad. I'm gonna be interested to see what that ends up, if that comes in playing at all.
Yeah,
Robert's thinking, so he's probably like, well, penetrates on the field technically.
He's probably really figuring out how he wants to play this game, which is smart. He's thinking hard, like a hard-working American.
Like a Trump employee.
Like a Trump employee. You can't just, start right off with anything crazy. You got to start small. Like a small loan of $1 million, you got to start small. You got to build up from that. You got to work. That's what Robert's doing right now. He's working. He's got his options.
So Robert's going, oh boy, awkward hands.
Oh,
not the way he wanted to start, I guess.
His loan is probably even smaller.
But he's got 7 cards. He's got and he's drawing more. Oh, he's just gaining life, no draw. Okay.
That's.
I don't know what he's. Okay.
Okay. So that's why he needed to.
That's not a terrible card to start with. Yes, you don't get the double attack right away, but still, you have this presence on the field.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, Armor Knights here, they're famous for all their onslaught attacks. So hopefully this Mysteria doesn't just get too beat up too quick or punished for penetrate.
Yeah, I mean, again, that 5,000 attack size 1 that can hit the 5,000 defense,
That could be annoying. And this play also drained him of his gauge. This needs to last him at least a turn or two.
Yep, I agree. And with having a few of his first volumes, I think, already out. Oh, no, he's got 1 first volume. 2 second volumes have been played.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, so there's the fairy. And
there's his buddy. We got a buddy call.
Yep.
And
one
we got 10,000 total attack on the penetrate side, or the danger side.
This is Magic World, though, so we could see some nice counteraction. I mean, a magical goodbye would take care of that fairy right away. Oh, all right.
He's like, Robert can do it. I can do it.
That is gaining us a lot of life here. That is really strong.
He is coming in swinging. What do we got here? Oh, okay. Another penetrate.
Wow, that also has penetrate. Oh, this is gonna be absolutely devastating. These dirty immigrants are gonna penetrate down the wall.
He's taking 2.
This is devastating.
And if Robert doesn't do anything to stop this, he's gonna also take 2 from.
Yeah, this is a lot of penetrate. Wow, and he even gets a gauge off of this. That is gonna be hard to come back from, honestly. This is not looking pretty.
Man, and when he played the Osmodite, his buddy as the gauge.
Yeah, although
I wonder if that was the correct call.
It is in the drop zone, so it's possible that he was setting up for the smaller Asmodai, the art of body duplication.
Yeah, because right now I think Robert needs to go a little field clear here with only 3 cards in hand on Jude's side.
Yeah, he's definitely got to take out. He's really got to take out these troubling monsters, but at the same time get something out himself, which is gonna be hard to do without any gauge.
Yeah.
Because even if he plays any signature at big Asmodai here, he's gonna get bodied hard by penetrate. This might be pretty tough for him to come around from. Okay.
Count-on attacks. Count-on and alleviate. There we go.
There's body duplication. Although with only 1 gauge, we're not fetching anything with that.
But will be able to link attack and take out Earthshaker.
Yeah, it will be.
I think is the. Yep.
Yeah, because he just kind of has to try to hit resources at the moment because of how high Jude's life is.
Yeah, and that's all due to invigorating breath.
Yeah, and he just hasn't been able to get any kind of aggression out. Armor Knight's going second is always just troublesome.
Maybe we'll see Trent.
we might just see the hard Trent.
Oh my God! Holy shit! Okay, was not expecting that.
Whoa! All right. Now this is interesting. I guess this is some sort of Dual Dragon Armor Knight mix, which
Yeah, well,
I mean
Earthshaker,
lays support to Earthshaker in it. This
but
is
Earthshaker and Demon Dodo can't enter the field unless he just calls an Earthshaker with the size 1 Demon Dodo,
which is still a pretty good play. I mean, that's still a pretty good field. As he
I think he's paying it for sure here. We went from Armor Knight to Dual Dragons in the blink of an eye here.
Yeah, this is
difficult for Robert because what Robert really needs right now is he needs Gauge. He needs to get out. I think his reverse Asmodai for the sheer fact of constantly having a monster presence. Basically, like I think that's going to be his biggest bet is to get out the momentum.
Yeah, like I mean, if he gets out something like, oh wow, he forgot about the Dawn.
Oh yeah, and Dawn.
Yeah, that was a misplay by Jude for sure. But see, so with something like one of the Omni Asmodais here could be really good because he basically just completely ignores Demon Ghoul's counterattack, which is really strong. So if he could get
and gets attacker. So what he really needs to do now, because this Demon Ghoul is a 6KD, he really needs to start hitting it hard.
Yeah, he's got to get one of the Omnilord's Asmodais out.
Thank God he doesn't have a Risey or, he's only got 1 soul in there. So that's really the biggest thing.
Yeah, like...
Hell, even a regular Asmodai at this point would be really beneficial.
Yeah, he needs to... Oh! Oh, okay. That's interesting. Wow.
So, what are we doing here?
Wow, this is really strong because he's going to be able to... He's going to be... Oh, no. Oh, no, he's not going to be able to do that. Because of that extra defense buff. So, yeah, if he's going to be able to... Oh, get the Battlefield Knight.
And regular Dawn's just sitting there taking it. Or not regular Dawn, inverse Dawn.
Yeah, I mean, the inverse Dawn will at least be a magnet this turn. Unless Jude is actually just that concerned with going for face that doesn't even mind minus a crit and taking a damage.
He's at 12, so it's not going to hurt him. The one thing... Oh, here we go.
That cannot attack the left or right.
Please... Oh, yeah, you're right. That
cannot attack the left or right.
We need to... hold on. I am not fast enough at this point of the game. Well, guys, you got to stop. Everyone needs to stop. We have to fix the game state. I think they're seeing it. Someone's seeing it.
Yeah, someone's seeing it.
Oh, Robert got it. Robert got it.
There we go. I mean, ultimately, it doesn't make that much of a difference because we just swap the attack order. They both have 2 crit. But for the sake of it,
but I mean, it would. You're right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for the sake of it, just to clarify, and for the future of the fight here and the other fights that Jude might have.
All right.
Okay, so we had let's see, we went nice one into oh, Negravels. That's interesting. There are a lot of Omnilords in this deck.
This is, let's see here. We have an inverse. We got
first volume. So our Gauge Excel is coming back. We can maybe get something solid out here. This could turn around here for sure. Maybe.
He just has to deal with that Demon Goal. Like, he has to get rid of that Demon Goal. Like, because weapons can be destroyed,
Whoa!
That's a thing.
that's big. Wow.
Well, that'll definitely kill the Demon Goal. because
Yeah,
it'll burn him for one. He'll get counterattack. He'll lose his. Now that leaves though.
although at this point, if Devil Gadez goes down, lifelink 3 will end Robert.
This is true. This
So
is.
he's got to have some way to protect it here. I mean, with no gauge, chillax is not an option. This is just looking mighty. What pass?
Oh my God! Okay, so this is how Robert makes a comeback. He needs like another first volume or something or second volume.
He needs something to regain some life here. Is what he really needs.
Okay, so this is hitting for 3 technically.
Yeah. Oh, did he just never say never? Okay.
Yes, he did. Mm-hmm.
So we might have Burn Nova in hand. that might be what's going on here.
I don't know. It's a hard. Okay, he's drawing. He's paying 1 life to draw.
I mean, with all the Omnilords so far in this deck, having Burn Nova in hand would not be that far-fetched and would really explain his never say never play. I don't know. This is going to get dicey. I mean, without Burn Nova, I'm not sure. I mean, the Magic World does have the nullify a size 2 or higher attack. Oh, Dark Mysteria.
Ooh, yeah. All right.
That's gonna get him some life back. That is gonna get him.
Technically, Robert, if he can somehow live, he does not have to attack the Missouri until it moves. But there is ways around it.
Yeah, I mean this.
Link
oh geez. Oh, chillax on the life link. Nice.
All right, so that keeps him alive for the time being. So
that does. That's really good. He's definitely lived through this easily enough. And I wonder if he'll count Dawn. No, it doesn't look like he's getting Count Dawn out the drop. Fair enough. He's in a lot of low life, so I don't put it. It's not the worst idea.
Yeah, going strictly after that 5/5.
Wow,
which
that is no move. Wow,
no move. So I'm hoping we see a nullify to a degree.
Yeah, yep. Jude probably packing a lot of defense at the moment. But I mean, at least we're getting some good attack value here.
Oh my God!
Wow. So by the time Dark Mysteria is dead, we'll be back up to 7 life on Jude's end, which is, that's so strong. It would be very beneficial here to get like one of the Omnilord Asmodeis out, because we could recuperate some life from Buddy Gift and abuse the Penetrate against his Mysteria. All right, so there's that fairy again.
Yep. Let's see what happens here.
Let's see what happens here. I mean, 3 cards in hand. Now, if Robert has Pathetic here, that'd be strong. He's thinking hard. I mean, if we're gonna shield anything, shield the spear so that Jude doesn't get more gauge. This is really dicey here. Okay, so chillax. That's cool.
We are not going to see a Burn Nova, though.
Yeah, not anytime soon.
Oh, nice. Okay.
That's nice. Although, I feel like, I don't know, if he was really going to go for the kill, we maybe could have saved that for Dark Mysteria to prevent more life gain. Oh, first.
Oh, we could see a Burn Nova.
What are we pack? Oh, oh, never say never. Oh, hopefully that saved him. Oh, geez. Oh.
Well, he's going after it no matter what here, it looks like.
Hold on. We got some move here.
So he gains a life.
You will gain a life. But only 3 life no confirmation of any actual defense, and even 7 life left on Jude's in. I'm not sure if Robert's going to be able to get through this.
If he drops a Burn Nova, though, it'll be very good.
It will be very good if he was able to top deck Burn Nova after never saying, "Oh my goodness!"
No!
Ark is getting
No, it's so good.
good. Wow, this is just devastating.
This is disgusting to a degree.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God! He's just gaining. What does he gain there? 3?
Yeah, he's gaining 3 because there's only one other one in the drop zone.
So, oh yes. Okay, so that's pretty good. All right, makes that weapon untouchable. So
okay, so we will live through the turn, and Mukuro can beat up Demon Godel because Demon Godel can't destroy.
Yeah, but Jude rules the 6K defense.
Oh yeah, it does. It does. Just change that real quick, Jude. And I mean, even if he does, Jude's climbed all the way back up to 10 life. So
yeah,
it's gonna take a miracle here to really turn this kind of game around.
a Burn Nova again for fun. just so we can have the Bernie Sanders moment.
We better see a Burn Nova tonight. I'll be really upset if we don't, to be honest.
Well,
yeah, Robert's
got decisions, so that's a good thing. It's not like he's got 2 bad cards in his hand. Maybe he's thinking, what do I do to live here? I honestly think even if he gets an Omni Lord out there, if he has the reverse Omni die, that will gains him a life and draw.
That's good. Oh wow, okay.
God, okay, so we're searching. We're digging deep.
If we can get into an Asmodai here, maybe turn some things around.
Yeah, if you can get a regular Asmodai, that's pretty good too. At this point, yeah. We've got the cards technically to keep it alive.
Literally any Asmodai card at this point. Oh, that's really good.
That's let's see here. Yeah, he's gonna get some life, which is nice.
Yeah, that's really nice. And if he can take out the soul
too. So Missouri attacking that Omni or that this is okay. So this is plays.
Yeah, this is not looking as grim as it was.
Oh,
no. That's okay though, because we can Dark Materia will live through the turn and jump us back up to 4 life.
As long as he doesn't play anything with penetrate, I think that'll be the.
Yeah, as long as we don't see that fairy.
Oh, well, that's pretty good.
Yeah, he can grab another Origin Demon Godel here and bump Demon Godel up to 11-8. Yeah, 11-8. That is concerning. That is very concerning.
Juiced. That is juiced.
At the very least, Materia will still live us the turn, put us up to 4, and little Drake can't really attack anything because of Makuro. Oh, pathetic. Nice. So Materia is going to live in general. Gain that life, Robert.
Yeah, that is so good at the moment. But now you have to find a way to deal with that Demon Godel.
Yeah, we've got to get that thing out of the way.
And being that it's got 8 KD.
Yeah, we're going to have to link on it. And then Makuro still won't be able to hit it. I mean, we'll be at 4 life. So if we have 1 defensive spell. is.
Counterattack is a thing.
Oh, wow. I guess he does not have any defensive cards in hand, so he cannot afford to lose his Darkness area. Whew, that's incredibly awkward. So, I mean, we'll live here, but we still at some point have to get through a 2-soul demon godel.
Oh,
we're dead. We dead.
Boy.
Oh, jeez. How
Well.
unfortunate. Oh, 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 jeez.
Okay, so it worked.
It did work. It's really unfortunate though that there's not even any way to get that fairy out of the way. This is just, oof.
Well, that lifelink 2.
Hey, well there's Asmodai. Now, if Robert is a really big sack here, we can maybe see some interesting stuff because Asmodai will get counterattacked, triggering his ability. Whoa, you're not. No, aren't we at 11 counterattack?
No, because he lost a soul. It's at 9.
Oh, okay. He didn't know. Okay.
Yeah, so technically that wouldn't go off because it can't. It's not powerful than the.
All right. Well, the point still stands that if Robert is a big enough sack, he can live through this turn.
He's linking center though with a penetrate.
Oh man.
Oh my God.
Okay. So.
All right, Robert, you just need a really good card right now, brother. You just need to top deck something.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Go!
Oh God. This is the American dream, boys.
This is what we fight for.
I mean, we really gotta do some sacking here, though.
That Demon Godel won't be able to touch that Omni die.
We really gotta do some sacking here, though. Like we gotta never say never into like.
I don't even know how many never say nevers are left. I see 2.
That's also a fair point.
Robert's
we are out of all 4 never say nevers. I can confirm this. I mean,
oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, he's entering right into attack.
A Battle Spirit Unite on Demon Godel's attack power would be devastating right now.
No counterattack.
Did Robert not charge?
No, he did not.
Okay, so
whatever in his hand he wanted.
We might have drawn a null of some kind.
At this point,
I mean, if he has the that's how I roll? The one that just nullifies an attack on a size 2 or higher in the center? Yeah, yep. That's how I roll. If he's got that, or if he's got like pathetic, maybe. There's a couple things he could have top decked.
Oh, on a link.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Okay. Fair enough.
He'll get a gauge. All right, Robert. Here we go.
Oh, Robert just decked out.
Oh my God. Oh, and it's Tenbu. He needed that.
Oh my goodness. Well, that is.
Oh, Tenbu would have been actually really good in this scenario. Like, holy shit.
Well, that is just funny.
Oh man! So Jude will advance, and next up will be Zag Zag versus the Danger World deck. That was insane? Can I get an update from Area, please?
Goodness gracious! All right, so we're gonna have Jude versus Zach now. Yeah. Tazri Dreamer versus Zag Zag. Gonna be started up as soon. Now Zag Zag made a pretty good show with. Despite being a little bit of an old version of 100 Demons, he was rocking the Ansem Kokaitis SmackDown last time, and it took him a game or 2, if I can recall. So looking forward to what Zach's going to be sporting this time, especially against this out of the box mishmash Armor Knight Dual Dragon deck that is functioning pretty well, all things considered. Hopefully it'll last Jude through the night.
All right, here we go. We are underway.
All right, so we got 100 Demons.
Not as Cocytus.
Once again, there's Cocytus. Now I wonder if we're still rocking Anson and all that jazz. If we've upped up to Yamageto spam. That whole shindig is looking pretty good. So we got some conversation between them, appreciation. Stay away from my admins, you dirty immigrant. Stay away from me. You don't deserve to be watching. You don't deserve to be fighting.
Can pick up a win to balance this out now to get to a place here of comfort, because I like that Omni-esque Magic World deck was really, really good, but the problem was it obviously couldn't keep up with Demon Godel.
Yeah.
I think that was Robert's hardest thing, was dealing with something where he couldn't attack with his weapon. He couldn't do a lot because of that. So
yeah, he was super vulnerable to all that penetrate. All right, so
we were starting out with one gauge. We're getting the 2 critter at the moment.
Okay, and going right into Aratogame, which is pretty.
Oh shit!
And then mini Demon Goal in center. That's a good play.
It's not going to become unless he gets a gauge here. It's not going to become Demon Goal. It's not going to come. Oh, he's searching another one.
Yeah, because he can search it, and then he'll chump block and attack on Zach's turn, and then he'll play it again and search Arc next turn for like maximum plus.
Yep. Not bad, not bad.
Yeah, not bad. Wait, is he calling it? Because he can only use the skill once per turn.
No, he's not calling. He's drawing right now.
Yeah, it chucked on the field and it lagged for a bit. Oh, we're drawing cards for even more plus here. Too much plus than should be in Danger World, to be honest. But
Entering battle. Here we go.
He's not losing anything by this play because Aratogame is only 2 crit at the moment. So that was a really, really, really strong turn on Jude's end. Like, that was a turn.
The one thing, though, is Jude needs to get Gage back very quickly, because if you're going to get Demon Godel out, you're going to need to get him out. Like he is. He obviously was a huge MVP of the last game, so he's going to cause problems for people. And if Cocytus hits the floor,
yeah,
we'll lose him a gauge, which I'm seeing two gauge. What's he getting? Anson? Oh, Anson. He's going to get the Cocytus.
Cocytus. Yeah. Now, Jude is definitely going to need like super strength replenishment or something like that to get his gauge back for an arc next turn, which, I mean, he could do. He does run super strength replenishment. I did see it show up in the drop zone last game. So that might happen. Even then, he does seem to have a lot of generally good plays in his deck, so he might not need to play arc, but it is going to be tough to play it now. It's going to take a little more effort.
It's still a big, beefy center. Like, that is a...
Yeah, and I mean, with at least 1 gauge, Zach's got 2 gauge, so his Guido shields are live, his Yamitages are live, all his nulls are live, so he can stave off penetrate really well at the moment.
Now, here, the weapon is now, he's at 6 life.
Yeah, the weapon 3 crit.
Yep. Maybe, well, okay, so now you're going to do more deck thinning.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason not to play it, even because at this point he can just search another one, and then get the arc later on with it whenever he needs. I mean, Origin Demogodal so far is going to end up being like a +3 to him, which is absolutely insane. That card is so ridiculous. It is just so good. Oh, it is Archangel.
Ooh, okay.
He plays Archangel.
But he doesn't have anything to put into the soul.
Yeah, he's just going to use it as a nice double attacker, which if he can take down Anson, he can then push for some nice damage against Zach here.
Entering the battle.
If Zach's got any kind of null on him.
Yeah, and you're going to want to get rid of Cocytus, because right now Cocytus is being very strong, sitting there waiting for, that gauge to build up.
Yeah, although with Jude having equipped Aratogame, he cannot be destroyed by card effects.
Oh, that's right. That is right. Mm-hmm.
So the Kokaitis won't be able to touch his weapon, which is pretty good. Yep, see, there's the Yamatage. So at this point, all he can do is link Kokaitis, which, is what it is. He's at least able to stave off the majority of damage for this turn, which is good. He definitely wants to get ahead in damage here, but he's got to figure out some way to push back.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, wow. I mean, that's definitely a good play, honestly, because he needs to keep his Kokaitis on board so he can actually push for damage next turn. And this gives him another turn.
I don't think it's hurting him by any means. I don't think, he's still got 5 cards, 2 gauge.
Yeah, I mean, Zach is pacing really well here. He's got the longevity game plan in mind, which is good because Jude apparently does too with all these searching of demon goggles. Ooh, and
wow.
So he's got a nice formation set up here. He's gonna start pressuring defense out of nulls from Jude, or he can go for board clearing. He's really got command here.
I would get rid of the double attacker.
Yeah,
everyone's gotta go bye-bye.
Definitely want to send something their way. Oh, he's going for damage. He is going for damage.
Yeah, he could go for game. I mean, I don't. Again, I'm assuming he would have something here to.
No, yeah, I'm sure. Obviously, Jude's with all those cards in hand. Even though we know one of them is a demon godel, he's definitely got enough nulls to not die. So now we might want to clear Archangel, yeah, because Archangel is gonna be really pesky to our nice formation here. Wow.
Okay.
Wow. Yeah.
I think I would have went after. I think I would have went after that thing until it died, just because it does hit. It will now hit Faust.
Yeah, like it can hit Faust and then link Anson and then have
bye-bye.
So we're dropping some more cards here. So this is, I mean, he's getting a lot of hand advantage here, but he needs to be drawing nulls for sure because Zach's got a giant edge on life right now.
Well, he could also, again, like if he could get the super replenishment. Well, what's something going on here? Something big. Something big.
Is it Iblis? It's Iblis.
Oh, Iblis. Okay.
I don't know if I would have done that, honestly, because, I mean, the Archangel was almost accomplishing the same thing, really. I don't know. This is interesting.
Well, that weapon also has 3 crit, by the way, and
yeah, I guess. Oh, okay, he's got the little Drake. That makes a lot more sense now. I definitely see the value in our play here if we can get a size 0 out, because the little Drake can.
We were giving up that strategy.
Yeah, I mean he's not drawing any gauge excel here, so he knows he needs to just abandon Arc at this point and go for face. This deck is really interesting, honestly. It's really, really well rounded.
Yeah, having combined the two concepts.
Yeah, this is really good. So yes, Little Drake can take out Faust, and then we could have 2 full attacks on Anson here.
You let it go. Will he attack Kokaitis?
Oh, he's going for face with the spear. And then obviously Kokaitis, because that lifelink 1 is almost accomplishing a switch. So Jude is definitely, with that play, evened up the damage and really evened up the life too a lot, and got a really good field presence at this moment because Iblis is rocking 2 soul. That thing is not going anywhere anytime soon. But if we see a really scary Yamageto get dropped here,
late spells are late.
yeah, I definitely needed that starved much earlier.
I mean, if he does an Anson, maybe.
Yeah, Anson could get our train back going.
He really only, I mean, he has 3 cards in hand. All he really needs to do at this point is attempt to go for the damage.
Ooh, Goku Mangata. That is definitely what he needed right now, because that is gonna, by the time it dies, it'll replenish the 2 gauge you spent on it. It's gonna push for game this turn or bait out one of the nulls.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
That's really good. So we can go for out, which if he doesn't have another one could really cripple because this is that's devastating. And then it'll die by attack if Jude does not defend anything. And then see, now he can still push for damage. and then he's going to get his gauge back by the time this is over. The only thing that would make this scenario really scary is if Jude puts a lot of penetrate on board.
With 3 cards in hand, what could he summon other than the fairy, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, if you could pull out like Earthshaker and Fairy, it could get scary, but that would be, I mean, that'd be really impressive. It'd be very lucky.
Oh, well, there's the fairy.
There's the Fairy, so you can at least get more damage in this turn. It would be really strong. If Zach doesn't have a good follow-up play, he might not be able to. Oh, that's it, though. He's not even going to be able to kill Goku Mangayo this turn. Oh, that is really. And if he has a null here, he's not even going to take penetrate. Okay, so he didn't have a null. So that was fortunate for Jude for sure. He's going to get his gauge back, though. We see the whole Anson Kokaitis cycle and the gauge, all of that going on here.
Now a double attack. I mean, honestly, if he doesn't have 2 on board.
Yeah, I mean, or he could also have. Oh, is it Faust? Oh no, we're drawing cards. That's really good right now. I mean, if we can get into a Guido shield, we can possibly just kill him with that, which would be kind of hilarious.
I think again, double attack here is going to really, really be scary.
Yeah, most definitely.
Sitting at 2 life. Oh my god! All right, well, thanks. And he's paid something else.
Wow.
Oh my god. Okay.
Wow. That's a lot of damage.
All right. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Because I mean, if anything,
What if he's got I am slain?
Jude goes down. Oh, that's
Supernova!
oh,
He had a demon Godel. Oh, he had another one.
tapping away the gauge.
All right, it's 1-1. We got now Zach, which will be going up against Jared, which is Renji 67.
Yep. All right, and so there's Zach taking it home with the 100 demons, the American way. All right, so it's gonna be Zach Zag versus Jared. What's Jared's screen name again?
Renji 67.
NG67. Renji 67. All right, so Zach and Renji. Let's get it going. Throw down. Zach, pick up the pace and continue your victory for America.
Yeah, wow. I mean, these have been really good matches. Like, these have been like insanely good. Like,
that was a really close.
Night Dual Dragon was super creepy. Like, in a good way. Like,
oh, and here's Dragon Lords with.
Oh wow. Okay.
Diablos.
Kokaitis is gonna put in some work.
Yeah, this is pretty interesting here. This is gonna be quite the matchup, honestly. I'm definitely anxious to see how this one pans out. We don't necessarily have any uneven matchup here, so it's just gonna be a good old solid fair smackdown.
Slobber knocker.
Slobber knocker. I mean, if he can get like Oe Yamageto out, we can. Opening.
Oh, wow. There we go.
Opening with Starved Yamageto is definitely really strong right now because he's gonna be able to keep up pace with all his size 3s super effectively.
And the Count Dawn for the poke, I'm assuming.
Oh, Count Dawn. Okay, that's a solid first turn play.
You always get it back.
We just got the card of the day, and it's a new Magic World spell. It's kind of interesting looking. It has an Iron Tetsuya on it, so that's cool. Well, we'll go over that while Count Dawn pokes this man.
It goes. The only time I think Count Dawn will be effective against that deck is right there and right now.
Yeah. Well, Count Dawn could prove useful throughout the game, honestly, I mean, he's really good with the destroy your own guys and draw spell that 100 Demons has that this deck usually plays. And also, Count Dawn can be really valuable for poking out his opponent's size 0s here throughout the game. Like his opponent's own Count Dawns. Wow. So this Wow, so he's paying a lot of life here. So if Zach can just slide into an Oyamagedo burn strategy, that's going to be pretty good to pick at Jared's low life here. But I mean, if that's just a necessity, if that's what Jared's got to do here to get his big guy out, that's what he's got to do.
Yeah,
Whoa, did he just?
But what did he just add there? He added.
Wait, what's with that burn nova? Where'd that come from?
Sorry, I don't play on area too much.
What is this burn? Did he search that?
I think he searched out the burn nova.
You okay? I was about to say no. He's put it back because you can't search burn nova. He's not a dragon lord.
There you go.
All right, so there's El Diablos. Buddy Gift will bring us back up to 6, which is looking pretty good. If we can get some gauge replenishment, that would be really solid.
I have to talk about how he's touching this gooey stuff in this photo, by the way. This Tetsu.
Yeah.
By looking on the way he's looking on.
Yeah, this is sticky glue. Which is 1 gauge to either rest a size 2 monster or bounce an opponent's item. Now that is phenomenal.
For how much gauge?
Magic World is getting some good spells here. So yeah. Aside from that, what's going on here? We got he casted Loyal Dragons and Courage. Did he? Okay, so into the soul. So his Diablos is pumped up and is gonna start replenishing in gauge, which is really good at the moment. He's kind of getting his game plan back together. He's really getting things back together here. Although he doesn't have dragons against thousands or any size 0s at the moment. So Oyamagedo could really give Jared a hard time here with the burn and the 8K defense. Like if Zag's got that, it's gonna be pretty savage.
Okay, he went down to 8. So we're still close as far as life, and Zach has got 4 gauge. I mean, he's got some potential here. And he didn't do Dawn yet. I mean, I think he still technically has time. Nope.
That is okay. So we're not dawning, which could make sense. It's probably, I mean, he doesn't have any size 0s of his opponent to clear here, so he could just very well, it might just not be doing him anything this turn. So if we can see Anson into Cocytus or something here, that would be really good. Cocytus to steal his this is gonna bump him up to 6 gauge, so he can just he's about to shut his opponent off from Wrath Trigger by taking away his opponent's gauge. Yeah, and he could just really, really beat this thing up with Cocytus here. This is definitely
in response. So
yeah. Okay. So that's really good. He Wrath Triggers in response. So he basically just, Zach doesn't really get to
do Cocytus' skill.
Steal any gauge here.
Yeah.
And he still gets the counterattack and effect destruction prevention of destruction effect from the Wrath Trigger, which will just kind of be in standby now. It doesn't look like Zach was prepared for that. Now, if we could see No Brainer here, whew.
He did have it. We did see it.
Yeah, he is definitely main decking. Ooh!
There we go.
That Oyamagedo is coming out, sure as anything. That is going to be devastating, because Jared is going to have to figure out a way to get over that. Or he might even just bring out normal Yamagedo. Well, no. Because that's just attack nullification, and that's not going to do him anything here. Trying to think of what other Yamagedos there are. Okay, so he's just going straight to final phase. So this is honestly not that bad, because his opponent just basically wasted a Wrath Trigger. And now he can get a really good Yamagedo out. An 8K Yamagedo.
That gets a soul, right?
Yeah, it'll.
There's no brainer, no.
Yeah, it'll get 2 soul here. And it is unfortunate that he's not at 6 or less, so he won't be able to burn his opponent here for drawing cards. Yeah, he takes 1 from lifelink.
He burns 1 now. Technically, no. When your opponent draws a card, your life is less. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So his opponent is Jared's not taking any burn damage here.
But also at the same time, Jared would have to call size 0 right now. Just to, okay.
Oh, I mean, this is a super risky strategy here, lowering his life even more. But I guess he's got to try to draw into some zeros here, or a dragon against thousands, so he can attack the Oyamageddon. Because while he's at 8 life, Zach can sit there and count Dawn for the next 2 turns to get him below the 6 or less requirement, or to get him on the 6 or less requirement, so he can start burning his opponent. Okay. So we are discarding the size 3 and paying another life.
I don't know how I feel about all this.
This is a lot of life pain. This is a lot of life pain here.
Killing me slowly.
Yeah, I mean,
if you're gonna die your own hands, right? Like, I think that's the way you got to go. Sometimes.
I mean, if he brings himself any lower, he could just die to Guido shields. Really. Oh, we can't.
Why are you attacking? Why would you?
I mean, he's got to. Oh, excuse me. He's got to go through the phases, but oh man, if he can't get over it for this whole turn. Oh, he's attacking just to get the gauge from Loyal Dragons and Courage.
Okay, this is where you drop a Yamu shield though and burn.
Yeah, or I mean, really, he can just wait to use the Guido shield until his opponent's at 1 life, so he can just kill him with it.
Oh, he's dawning now.
Yeah, he's he's dawning because his opponent is on a countdown here. Man, if only Zach had dawned the turn before, because he'd be at 6 right now and his opponent would just be dead. I mean, deader than his opponent probably is ending up. If anything, maybe if he can draw into a Burn Nova and get that live, he can come back from the burn damage for that. Maybe. I mean,
we've seen a Burn Nova, which is in the soul.
Yeah, he does run a Burn Nova. He does run Burn Nova.
We did see him search one earlier too. I mean, his hand is vast, but
yeah. So, I mean, even if we're killing ourselves by paying life to draw cards, if we're drawing it to Burn Nova, we could turn things around here, maybe. I mean, we definitely can't count Jared out yet. It's just looking grim at the moment. So we can. Oh, he's not attacking.
I think he just wants to kill him now slowly.
Yeah, I guess that is Zach's game plan here, which
build up resources. He's got 4 cards in hand. Maybe he's just gonna wait for him attack and kill dummy shields. And
yeah, I mean, I guess he doesn't really need. I don't know. I definitely see what he's going for here, and at the very least,
Zach at this point needs to kill the Dawn with his own card.
Yeah.
And that way, next turn, his 6 or less life goes active.
Yeah. Hopefully, Jared is not foolish enough to
attack the Dawn.
Yeah, to attack into the Count Dawn. We'll just have to see.
I mean, they're at such a pivotal moment only because Jared has killed himself so much. Like, I think if Jared would have not have drawn as much, I mean, look at the cards aren't doing him any favors. He's not playing them.
Yeah.
And putting yourself at 2 life against a deck that can essentially burn you, even if he gets Burn Nova out, he's still going to deal with this vast, huge Oyamageddon.
I mean, this is a really, really intense game state here. Definitely an unconventional game, as they're both just sitting here not attacking each other. But I mean, if that's what's getting the job done,
Yeah, I mean,
I
it
think
really became 100 Demons Burn at the moment, like where, again, Zach needs to have that. I don't remember what the name of that spell card is, but he needs to kill that Dawn just so it can come back.
And get him into life break, yeah.
Battle. Okay, please don't attack the Dawn.
Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Okay.
He's just doing it for Gage.
He's not doing it.
That Yamigato had counterattack.
Oh, geez.
Didn't do it again.
Yeah, because Loyal Dragon's Encourage only activates once per turn, so he's good just ending. Now, see, I think Zach did not anticipate his opponent, not killing his Count Dawn. Now, if he calls it, yeah, good, he can call over it. Oh, and even Lacey. Wow. This is absolutely savage.
Oh, boy. I mean, he could put that in the soul, too. I mean, yeah. He's doing
it. Even if Jared is packing a Burn Nova to live through the burn damage of Oyamageto, his Burn Nova will be able to do nothing but just knock out the 3 soul of his opponent's Oyamageto.
Yeah,
this is that big.
Going to be very tight. And not only that, but that Burn Nova is going to reduce his huge hand, his field.
Like that Burn Nova, even with all the hand advantage Jared is sporting, with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 card hand, the Burn Nova is going to push all those resources away. So that is completely irrelevant because that's his only real out here. Unless he plays like something unorthodox like Dragon Dreams for life gain. Which even then will only set him so far.
Yeah, the moment that Dawn comes out, though, I mean, this game state is going to quicken very fast. very. You need like a Yu-Gi-Oh card right now. Like, what the heck?
Okay, we got Dragon Age Thousands, so we can actually attack Oyamageto, which is good. Like, I mean, Zach really should have surmised something like this would come up eventually. So I feel like it really may have just been worth it to attack the El Diablos earlier. But, Zach's still sitting pretty well.
I was going to say, I don't think he has to worry too much. Again, sitting at 2 damage.
And I mean, if Zach is packing a ghetto shield here.
Oh, just seals the deal. Just the moment he draws.
Yeah.
And he's kind of gone through a lot here. I mean, what does he need all this gauge for, too? I mean, like, yeah, I personally wouldn't attack, again, knowing that he could have the shield. Here we go. No, he took it.
Okay, so no Guido shield. Unless he's just waiting to, like, kill his opponent with it. Which would be kind of hilarious.
Took another one.
Yeah, so he's getting so much gauge here. Maybe he can deck Zach out.
He's count dawning. Here we go. Shit time furious.
Life break, boys.
Is there a card to give your opponent life? Like, you need to get him back up to 7 here.
The threat is here. The time is now. Oyamageto Cena.
He can't see the burn.
He can't see the burn.
What's he playing?
Okay. More cards. Let's draw into those Guido shields. Oh, jeez.
I don't think Ancient World's got a whole lot going on.
Well, they have Demonica, but Demonica costs 2 gauge and a life, which I don't.
We're not doing that.
Yeah, I don't think we want to pay that at the moment, even if
we're literally hanging on by the threads of our seats, folks. Can you tell me what's going on YouTube?
What's going on YouTube? We've probably got a lot of people. Yeah, we've got a lot of people kind of wondering what's going on here between everyone not attacking each other and just kind of figuring out what's going on here. Oh, Faust. Wow, that's savage.
So Burn Nova comes out, this card will play in effect. Oh! Zach is he's going to town because he knows next turn Gauge and Draw is not going to be good for
no. The most devastating thing about this right now is the only way to keep El Diablos alive through this, I think, is with Ratio or Glacies, which both cost a life, meaning the second he goes to 1 life, he'll die. A response to entering battle.
Please don't.
What has he got?
Entering battle response. Maybe a rest. Do they have a rest unit?
No, Ancient World does not have a way to rest.
That would really.
I don't know what he could be. I don't know what he could be going with here.
He's got to know that Yamageto is locked and ready to load.
Yeah, it is ready to absolutely wreck this poor El Diablos. Come on, what are we responding with, Jared? How are you gonna get out of this mess? Burn Nova. That's how. But
even Burn Nova is going to it's going to be tight.
Yeah, this is. He's basically got to burn over this turn, or he'll either die by burn from Yamageto or by lifelink. Oh, okay.
God.
We're choosing to go out with burn, which, I mean, if he doesn't have a burn nova in hand, this gives him a chance to draw it and then die by burn damage. So Yamageto will attack, remove a soul, and then destroy it, and then the effect destruction will be prevented by Wrath Trigger. Or maybe Zach. Oh, yeah, okay. Maybe Zach does not want to attack it here so that it doesn't get counterattacked because he needs this Yamageto to kill him. Yeah, Zach does get to choose a soul discard so he can get the Little Dragons and Courage out of there.
Very interesting. The +1/+1. Well, that makes it so it's.
Yeah, that's definitely a much better concern. I forgot he had Dragon Against Thousands in here.
What?
Well, he's playing Dragon Outlaw. Okay, so Zach will get counterattacked. Well, Zach would have gotten counterattacked either way because of the Wrath Trigger's counterattack. But now he's just not attacking again. So Yamageto can just burn him to death.
You better have the Burn Nova because
yeah,
you're gonna get hairy fast.
we gotta see it. Come on, immigrants, low lifes, pull out your one trump card. Bernie Sanders, feel the burn. I'm not any burn. I believe in my boy Zach to take this man out right now. Bernie Sanders Nova.
The moment he draws a card, we're Burn Noving.
Zach is just anxious for the man to start his turn. He's ready. He's ready to burn him, finish him like that.
Do this, and he's probably got a Yami shield in hand. He's probably he's got to have a few things here. GG!
He's admitting defeat. He's admitting defeat.
Oh no! Thanks for the game.
So Zach advances once more, taking an additional victory.
Oh, he had the Yami shield. The Ghetto shield. He had the burn over, but I think he knew it was over.
Yeah, he knew there was nothing else he could really do.
Yep. Oh man. That is it. No Dragon Against 1,000 for 2 turns.
Burn Nova is only during your opponent's turn. I totally forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
So he couldn't have burned Nova in response to the
burn.
Wouldn't have mattered a whole lot anyway because Zach was completely equipped to deal with a Burn Nova.
Oh.
Ooh, that was messy, folks. That's burn damage at its finest. When you bring in the immigrants, we play dirty too. America knows how to play dirty. All right, so now that
next match is going to be Tommy Gunn, which is Tom Tell,
all right,
versus Zach Zag.
All right, so we've got our man Tom Tell now about to throw down with Zach. Zach's track record is doing pretty good right now. He's got 2 wins on him right now, so if he can score another victory, this would be pretty solid.
Who did we watch last time was here?
Now
All right,
this
we got some Star Dragon.
this is gonna be interesting because Zach will most definitely not be able to rely on his own Yamageto here because he will just get hard countered by Jackknife Aster.
As long as Aster's out, and Aster cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects, so it will be an interesting game to say the least. It will be an interesting game. Plus, all the shenanigans of the Dragon Arms, you never know what could go into that soul, to be live. So it's going to be really interesting.
Yeah, I mean, we could see a lot of the different things put in a lot of work here, a lot of penetrate going on. We can see a lot.
We're waiting for the match to technically get going here. I want to make the quick announcement. The winner of the Triple R Grenades from 2 weeks ago is Parker Stover. Parker, if you're watching, you have won the Triple R. Please private message me on Facebook. And again, folks, tonight we will be giving away information of how to obtain and win a box of Terror the Inverse, which, as we saw from Robert's deck, some really good cards are in there.
Some pretty handy stuff.
And he just did this Star Jack boost to begin. So he's gonna get top card of the deck into the gauge and draw a card, and he's doing it again.
So he is
return. Oh no, he's doing okay.
Starting off really strong here with a nice swing in, and he's got his moves set up and all his jackknives. So he's doing really good.
So yeah, Aster, but here's the thing though, if he doesn't get Aster out right away, kind of thing, the Yamageto will work in the advantage of burn, or Thundermine or whatever. He needs to get that Aster out to prevent that stuff right away. And Aster also stops impacts. Like it's going to be really interesting to see if he can get that Aster out.
Now, if he can get Cocytus out here, he can wreck that weapon. Oh, yeah.
Well, and he loses a gauge.
Yeah, that might be a good play here, is being able to take out that weapon.
Because Aster stops the destruction of it.
Yeah, I mean, if he doesn't have another one, it'll be hard to replace it.
Oh, my God. Star.
Yeah, so we might see him take out the weapon here. I mean, it really depends on his hand. Because even with the Star of Yamageto, he might need a lot of his gauge throughout the game.
Skill for Coop.
So we're going in. We're nuking that Providence.
No, Yamageto Star. No, to the start. You're still getting shits.
So he took a. Oh, there's Harpy Yao. So we're getting a lot of gauge back here. This is really good.
Yep. 3 crit on board too. So we better have some shields here just to stop some of the bleeding here. The 1's fine, but the fact that Star Dragon World has 3 shields now. Oh, he took it. Okay. All right, let's get Aster. I want to see Aster. Let's do this. We got targets in the drop zone for Jackknife.
Yeah, we do have targets. We've got Winchester, although that's going to be.
Okay.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
That card is very good. He can get his item back here or his Jackknife. He's got really good options here.
I'm thinking the Jackknife because, again, if he's got Aster in hand, that's going to be a souped up.
Yeah, I guess it all depends if he has another item in his hand. So we can. If he can't already replace his item from Cocytus destroying it, he definitely wants to grab the item here with the Fate information. All depends on his hand. Either way, he's got super good options here. Okay, so he's grabbing another
item.
Unfortunately, he doesn't really have any good Dragon Arms in the drop zone for his situation right now. Oh, okay.
Here we go. Well, that works out.
Can grab Superior Plasma here.
Does he have a 0 though? No.
Oh, okay. No.
So
the reason I always
regular Jackknife.
I always think Winchester is a 0. Oh, he lost a Quantum Ruler. That's unfortunate. And his Jack Soul, while it's big, he's not doing too much with it at the moment.
Yeah, because item destruction really isn't a factor right now. And he's playing another one. Aster? Oh, I forgot he has got the weapon. Well, wait a minute.
Yeah, at least establish. You can establish a solid board here and try to pressure with some damage output. I mean, he's not doing. He's just running really low.
No. Oh, I would just leave that thing be.
Yeah, I definitely don't know why he's trying to clear that Harpy. All he's doing is getting rid of a pretty useless monster and giving Zach more gauge. I think he's definitely trying to pressure with the 3 critical of Jack there, because he needs to try to get through his opponents in the move as fast as possible. He definitely does.
Now if he gets an Anson, it's going to be scary.
Yeah, Anson is going to really wreck you here because you didn't get Aster out, so that item. The fact that he grabbed the item off the Fate information means he probably doesn't have another one in hand. So, he didn't take lifelink on Cocytus. Zach did not take lifelink on Cocytus.
There we go.
There we go. Okay. Good. Attaboy, Zach. Good man.
Yeah, but also at this point, too, if they give Zach any less life, we could see a Yamigeto again. Oh, there's a no-brainer. Oh, what are we summoning? There's something big's coming. Anson!
There's our boy Anson.
No gauge to be gotten rid of.
No, but that's okay because we can get that pesky weapon out of here again.
Yeah, and stop the move, and you literally can just attack that center without even yum.
Yeah. Like, it's definitely good that he was able to draw well into his Anson Cocytus starved combos here because he cannot rely on Yamigeto. So that's good. And now his opponent's going to have trouble establishing a good board here if he can't draw into a 3rd weapon.
Yeah, and going through 2 of them already has been pretty...
Yeah.
Yep, and just all you have to do is hit face. It really is all I mean...
Is he linking?
Okay. No, he attacked once, and then he attacked with it.
I looked away for a second, and there was a little bit of lag. I was like, Zach, what are you doing? All right, so we got him null out. He's got card advantage, field advantage, gauge advantage, especially once those guys die because his starve will start doing work. Zach's in a really good spot right now. And there's nothing, like, the only thing that would be especially troubling is if he gets, like, Cavalier, Penetrate Dragon Arms online. Okay, so there's Aster, which is really good right now because if he can get another weapon out, he can protect it from...
Yeah. But again, Aster being called, or having to be called to the left.
Oh, and no other monsters, so he can't even... No,
it has to be called over. I guess it doesn't change anything because it's not in the center, but it calls over the jackknife. And, yeah, now he's going to get a gauge, like... And a gauge.
He's going to get a gauge, take one little life link, but he's not dealing any real damage here. And if Zach can get like a Faust and a side
gauge, why didn't he take the gauge?
Oh yeah, Zach did not get his gauge, which is mandatory.
Okay, well they need to. There we go. Wait, but
no, that's his charge and draw. Zach's gotta.
Yep, thank you. I'm shocked about that. He's been so good about that. That card he just drew.
Yeah, the card
just drew his draw, not his gauge and draw. You put the card he drew now.
Yeah, so the card he drew into his gauge. Well, he also needs to get the card he just charged from his hand back into his hand. And then...
Now he's got it. Okay. Now here's the thing, and I'm still on this. Aster is a good card, but when you have an open center like that...
Yeah, I mean... I feel like it would have been a lot better to just put the Aster in the center, so it's at least...
It calls over, technically. He's supposed to be.
Right. Yeah, so that was
supposed
not
to be on the left. Yeah, it's supposed to be on
the left, but I don't think that's actually relevant at all.
No, I don't know. As long as it wasn't in the center.
Because that would change. So see, Zach can just, I mean, while Tom is not doing any real damage to Zach is not doing much either, but Zach's at least doing more because he's just has a lot more in like every area of resources.
Now, what would help tremendously right now is a quantum for.
Yeah, like a quantum ruler or another weapon. But I mean, Kokaido's destroying all those provenances over time is really starting to take
Okay,
effect.
so this will allow him
To maybe get another weapon out.
double attack. Not be. Oh, there's the weapon. Okay.
There we go. There's our other weapon. That's really, really good right now. He definitely needed that to actually be able to push here. And I mean, him being low on gauge isn't super bad for him because Star Dragon World's very gauge efficient. So he can at least take the Anson out now. Although honestly, all that's doing at this point is probably opening up Zach to more plays. I mean, with a 6-card hand, it's probably about to get scary. I mean, at least for Tom, Yamageto is not an option here because
he's the no-brainer against that Aster right now.
Yeah, the no-brainer could be decently troublesome.
Yeah. What was did he run the double attacker in this deck?
Which
the star? I guess Yami got a O or whatever was a double attacker.
Yeah, Yamageto doesn't have double attack. So at the very least, he could field it for a big wall and damage output. He just burn off. Which, I mean, he's at 7 life, so he wouldn't be getting any burn off of it anyway.
Well, and plus it wouldn't go off. Because Aster's still in the field, so the burn won't happen no matter what. But just trying to get rid of some of that soul because it's just again if anything size 1 or less can keep going into that soul with the cross eyes, it's going to be really ridiculous.
Yeah, I mean, his Providence is giving the Aster move at the moment, so it's probably going to be chomping a lot of attacks this turn. And even with all that, oh wow.
Okay, so that's a thing we did talk. Oh wow, that's really good.
That is going to be really good at the moment, honestly. Like against that Aster. I mean, if his opponent does not have Speculite Ring right now, it's just going to get 2 free hits on him, and then that little guy is going to call out some big Yamageto, which is going to just continuously help him in walling and damage output.
All right, so yes, get rid of your jacks. Don't get rid of your dragon arms.
Yeah, keep that Winchester in there for as long as you can.
Oh, see, the sad thing is, though, that's not the good one.
Yeah.
That's not the one you want.
Speculite Ring could have avoided a whole other second attack there, and at the same time, 1 less soul for the Yamageto. Zach just has a lot of advantage right now, and his opponent is really going to have to work.
Wait, what's going on? Oh, he did get rid of 1. Okay, so now he's getting rid of... Yep, double attacker.
That's definitely what he wants to go into right now, because that 8K defense is going to be really, really good for him right now. Especially as it's going to keep refilling his gauge with 2 soul, and he's going to be able to beat over Jackknife really well as the turns go by.
Sadly, that Yamageto and the soul will not get the effect off, which is sad because...
Yeah, it is sad that the Thunder Mines are really shut down here, but he's still in a really good position due to just how he's played thus far.
Yeah, because that weapon is a 6/6, so yeah, 12. No double attack at the... Oh, there! Well, we needed that. That was
there.
Good.
Yeah, so if he can get... I mean, he's still only going to be able to hit this once per turn, I think. Yeah.
Because unless he had a double attacker, but he dropped 2 of them in the drop already, so it's...
And he would need to call over his Quantum Ruler to do it anyway, so then he would lose the ability to hit twice.
Yeah, that's true.
And he doesn't have any more Dragon Arms to pump his Aster up.
Oh, and he's not? Okay.
I mean,
I guess it didn't change. Yeah.
It's also going to be really sad that our Guido shields aren't going to be burning too. There's a lot of value not being
attack though, so
yeah. And I mean, he's still rocking 1 soul on his Yamageto. Tom is going to have to sit through a lot of turns here to be able to grind this one out.
Now here's the thing though. If he can double attack the soul out of there, the Aster then does become subject to destruction.
Yeah.
Just the damage and all that cannot be destroyed. But again, here we go. That quantum will go bye-bye.
And that 1 gauge and 1 life just put him into burn Yamageto range. And if he gets the Winchester out of that Jackknife Soul this turn, Tom will be taking some burn damage.
Well, no, the damage is the secondary effect still. It's the first effect that it can't be destroyed. So, no matter what, he can't be dealt damage. Yeah.
Okay. That's really good. Okay.
Okay, so now that's a 9/9. So he'll lose his soul.
He'll lose a soul. Now,
and then he can attack again. He should be taking. He should be taking a gauge there.
Yeah. He needs to get another gauge from Starved.
Gauge, guys. I don't understand why they're not getting the gauge.
Zach, you're off your game, Zach. It's too late for Zach. You got to give him some slack. He's getting dreamy on us.
Sammy died. There we go.
So we successfully knocked the Aster down to just 1 soul.
Again, though, he's got 2 cards in hand, so if he can... Oh, there's a quantum.
Yeah, those quantums are definitely climbing him back up. I mean, it's definitely not impossible for him to be able to turn this game around. It's a very intense game state at the moment.
Okay, so they're going to link attack.
Try
with quantum and Aster, or that. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Yep, okay.
Oh, yep, yeah. I mean, we definitely had to assume that Zach is packing some defense here because he's just been sitting on his monsters for a while now. So we might Aster might go down this turn.
Yeah, I mean the focus should go on to killing him, so that way all the effects will start happening next turn.
Yeah.
Drawing some cards.
So good.
He doesn't have spell null, so don't worry.
There's the one that's only on your opponent's turn. I mean, you never know. Your opponent might be playing an unorthodox card like that.
That was good when they were first out. Now that they have the little size 0 that basically puts in work.
Yeah, that size 0 is ridiculous. I mean, yeah, the other one's really only a good side option at best.
Yeah, if you're playing against a lot of spell. Okay, so what do you think here? Like, double attack, kill the Aster.
Yeah, we might see Aster die if he doesn't have a Speculite ring or something or other.
And we have seen, yeah, I mean, he used Energy of the Universe, which not my cup of tea. Why is he attacking Quantum?
Zach is probably trying to play around Speculite ring here. Which, I mean, if he has it, he has it.
He linked attack now.
Yeah,
now it's destructive. That didn't make sense. Because if he remotely gets a size 1 or lower Dragon Arms, that thing is now live again for just not being able to be destroyed.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, if his opponent has if Tom has a Speculite ring, he has a Speculite ring. You have to deal with it eventually, But I guess what the situation probably is Zach probably has a good enough defensive hand that he's comfortable making that play.
Oh boy. Oh, well, that being in there, anchor, that's gonna stop a lot of plays.
That is very troublesome.
Nullified though, or you can't nullify Yamageto Shield, so
yeah, he could have Geto Shield, which would be really, really strong right now.
Yeah, that's what we're seeing.
There it is.
Nullified.
Can't be nullified. Mm-hmm. Like how every shield in this game should be. But we can't all be that fortunate. So, yeah, I mean, Zach has so many cards on his opponent right now.
I still think you gotta get rid of that Aster. Like, no matter what you do, like kill. Like, the anchor stops your other effects.
Yeah, I mean,
So
the Aster has move at the moment anyway, so Tom will probably need to move it just to not have one life by the end of this turn. But this is gonna be tough.
the speculate ring, I think you're right. He's got to stop worrying about that and really go in here because you need to get rid of. Oh, I didn't even realize Transporter was in there.
Yeah, but the Yamageto didn't have any soul.
Oh my God! So this is now scary.
Yeah, I mean that.
For one, for two.
Yeah. Tom is not realizing he needs to start taking some Thundermine.
There we go. This is where this deck is so scary. You can't even play GG.
Oh, Tom
oh, Yamigeto is on fire.
Yeah, I mean, this is devastating.
He's just top. He's like the Roman Empire right now. So who's left on Zach's hit list?
This is very interesting here, honestly. Like
Oh, he had the nulls. Oh my God.
Yeah, he's definitely gotta admit defeat here. We're shaking.
Oh, he had the double attacker and he had that card. Oh, sweet Jesus.
Whoa!
Wowie. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, so we got Zag versus what would be full trash?
All right, so another amazing victory for the admins. Continue to take it home with these 100 demons. These outside boys putting in work. So now that we've gotten through Tom, who is next on the Yamageto?
Chris. I don't know Chris's last name. He's been the least
All right, so it looks like they've started. Chris is full trash.
And we have some dungeons. So this could be really interesting with the aggressive rush.
Yep, mixed knights, whatever. So this may be Zach's downfall because he might not be able to handle the aggro of dungeon beating up all on him. This is gonna be interesting. I mean, I've seen Chris play a good bit because I met him at he was top 8 with me at the Texas regionals. And I saw him play. He played my good friend Travis, and I've seen some of his games. He was a really strong, really aggressive player, a funny guy. Definitely recognize him from the full trash username. That is the backstory.
Maybe he'll be the Cinderella story for Team Jimmel right here because Zach can go all the way to the fifth person.
Yeah, I mean,
number 2.
Zach is still only our second person. Oh, geez. Oh no. So Zach is ended. Zach is ended. That is. Ooh, this is spelling.
I wonder what's in his hand here because
if Chris has even a decent turn here, it's gonna be nearly impossible for Zach to pull it around.
Oh boy, here we go.
It's beginning. Oh geez, it's happening. I
smell a mission.
Oh, he's on a mission.
Let's see him drop another.
Oh, and we're searching. So we're most likely getting our 2 weapons out here. Yep. Oh man, this is just devastating.
He can't even use the Yami shield like this or the Ghetto shield. Like it's just
if he gets like Tetsuya OTK out here. I mean, if he can put 10 damage on board, Zach is dead because he has no 100 demon on board. None of his nulls work. Like if he can put If he can put 10 damage on board, this is dead no matter how many nulls Zach has. This is really, really scary. Oh
God.
yeah. He can just search Tetsuya here. This is game. This is game.
This is a slaughter.
That's 10 damage board. Wow.
GG.
How dreadful.
Oh man, I don't even know what was in your hand, Zach.
Probably a lot of Yamagettos is all I can really imagine to not have any playable cards. Oh goodness gracious.
Oh man. Well, I mean, he could have. Oh boy.
Wow, man! If he could have just got, and he even charged an Yamageto. Man, like if he could have gotten set up, he'd have been really, really well off. But wasn't on the start.
I mean, that's just how the cookie crumbled that game.
Yeah, sometimes you use brick and you get OTK'd by dungeon. That's just how it goes. So with Zach now down, we have our own master of OTKs himself, Justin Gee, entering the arena. Now we've seen Justin fight before. We know what his signature is, you know. So if we see him bring out Old Faithful, you know, we've seen the Purgatory Knight versus Adventure Mix fight before, and it's a fast one. So don't blink, folks, because this is going to be a high intensity, fast paced round. If both of them start going off well, this is going to be a super intense one. So let's see. There's the classic Purgatory Knights, ready to take down. See who can OTK the other faster. You gotta love the degeneracy.
I love to say Dungeon World is fair.
Well,
balanced.
Well, so Justin is going first here, which is unfortunate because, you know, they're both playing these absurdly aggressive decks. All right, opening with that is not too bad because it gives him a chance to survive OTK.
Well, at this point, okay, 3 crit.
Blood Axe, which is good 3 crit on board. He was pretty smart to call because it would probably just get penetrated by the Savage Lance. Yeah. So let's see what Chris is packing. I mean, if he opens as well as he did last game, I mean, double form of party, triple mission cards. Yeah, I mean, he's not biting Tetsuya here, though. So
that's mission form of party, which is interesting because if he had that, you could start with it.
Yeah, so okay. So he's probably still going to get a decent board here. Yeah, wow. That is a really decent board here. That's straight 9 damage. But, man, a Death Grip. A Death Grip will turn this board around. Does he have it? So if he Death Grip that Blade Wing Phoenix. Yes! Yes! Because
I think that's what won the game for Justin last time we had Admin Wars was a well-timed Death Grip.
I mean, that's what it comes down to when you're fighting dungeon. Your well-timed Death Grips. That's what it's all about, baby.
So now we're only getting 3 damage here, right? I mean, from what I can tell, this is either dungeon and me.
Who from 9
to 3. After the.
I mean, yeah, that's definitely the right play here. And then just poke him. But his opponent has Jared. Chris has no gauge here, so the majority of his nulls are offline, or at least half of them in Pillar of Fire and Shalsana. So if Justin gets a good Purgatory Knight style board out here, he's gonna have to rely on Hidden Crossbow and Cassiod.
And we're waiting for Justin. I don't know what's going on here.
Waiting for Justin. Justin, don't tell me after that amazing death grip, you disconnected. Don't tell me.
Oh no.
Oh, that would be dreadful. Justin.
Justine.
Justine. Where are you? Amigo?
I'm gonna leave and hopefully see him.
Yeah, leave the fight and check if he's still on area.
Yeah, he's still technically there.
Okay, so maybe something just got his attention.
He is a father. He is a father.
He's typing. He says his friend just messed up his computer. Hold on.
What does that mean?
I don't know what it means. Hopefully,
what is your friend doing? I don't have a gun. Don't worry yet.
Yeah, okay, so he's not disconnected. Probably just like, knocked something over or whatever. Yeah, just give us a second, guys. Justin is fixing things, whatever went down.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it looks like he's back. All right. So Justin's starting this turn. I mean, with 4 cards, something like a nice Purgatory Knights Forever would be really solid. That could be a play he was setting up because it looks like his first charge was an Elgrab, and that was the gauge he paid with his Death Grip. So I think he might have been setting that up. Either way, we got Gyro Lance on board, so we can get at least some good damage output here. 2 gauge. Inferno. Okay, right. That good card. Oh, did we? Inferno, no! There we go. All right, so Inferno's going to put in some work here. This is going to get some nice attacks off, replenish some gauge, get us a card in hand, and destroy that troublesome Kazane. This is going to be really good. It's nowhere near an OTK turn, but it'll definitely get him ahead and an advantage in all the resources. As long as he can, not just die by OTK. Oh, so he's okay. So he's infernoing on himself. So he is going for game here. All right. It always fills mind that Inferno can do that good thing where it can kill itself.
Yeah, this could be over here.
We need a Cassiod here to live, honestly. That's what we need. That's our only option.
And he'll draw a card.
And he'll draw a card and get a gauge.
If he doesn't got it, what?
Oh no! Are we admitting defeat? Oh, now, look at that! Our downfall there. If we were buddying Tetsuya. Look at that.
What's he doing?
Your pitiful Tetsuya. Your lowly amigo.
You tied with a little blonde banana boy.
Your hour of need. The superior OTK. The one void of any dirty immigrants.
Oh my god. I'm like, did I miss something in Buddy Fight 101? Okay, guys, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. And the thing is, do I not see him?
All right, so we are now down to
Oh, there he is. It's MB Jimmel. I am.
Yes.
The show of shows.
Yep.
The match of matches is Jimmel versus Guy. Shell Bullet versus
Jamal has now been knocked down to their very last fighter. The man himself, the man in the team's name, ready to settle his showdown with Justin once and for all, happening right here, right now on Buddy Night Wars. This is the showdown that we've all been waiting for from that Buddy Night Wars all those long, grueling weeks ago. It's now taking place right here, the ultimate rematch.
And look, they're playing their decks.
They are playing their decks. The Purgatory Knights versus Kaiserian. And I believe this is the trash talking. The trash has already begun. Because if anything we don't like in format with 0 sideboards. It's some Kaiserian. And Justin is oh so displeased about this. So it's going down now. Both of them rocking their true real decks. The clash of titans is what it is.
Starting here, so
we're gonna figure out some heads and tails here. Who's rocking first? So it looks like Jamal's going first, which is good news for Justin because boy do Purgatory Knights love going second.
Yeah, I mean look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, hot dog.
I mean, oh.
So there's Brave Fort. That's gonna be very troublesome. I mean, that's gonna survive us.
We're playing one gauge.
Gun bells in our gauge. What do we?
Gauge. Do we got a buddy call?
We're probably going to Kaiserian here. Yep, as expected, naturally. Now it's unfortunate that from those 2 gauge, he wasn't able to pick up any useful of the little mini robos to give us Kaiserian some neat effects here. But at the very least, you know, he's got a slow bar going for him. And his drop zone actually kind of tells us a little bit here because he's playing, for one, he's got Gunvels in here, so this probably isn't Dark Hero Kaiserian. And it looks like he's probably relying on maybe a more size 3 focus for the rest of his monsters, which could spell doom for him because, you know, Darkness Dragon World and size 3s get along so well when Greybard comes into play. You know, just trying to get the scoop on what's going on in this Kaiserian deck. So we're going straight for swing for 3. Naturally.
Yep, he's taking it.
He's taking it. Now, we've already got a 4 life difference going, but, you know, Justin's got the chance. If he can pack out a nice turn here, if he can get Inferno out, I feel is going to be really important here to survive any counter destruction that the big wall of Kaiserian is putting up right now. Because his rush is going to be, oh, whoa.
Or a variable chord. Or a catastrophic chord.
Or a variable chord. I'm not really sure what I'm not really sure what to make of
the Dragon World player or the Darkness Dragon World players is speechless over the fact.
Yeah, I am very stumped.
Oh wow. Well, it does get moved.
Yeah,
it's a 3 critter. I mean, like.
Yeah, I'm not really sure what's happening here, John. Oh, body here.
And
body. Yeah, so that's saving him. But I mean, that's pretty good though because it's probably more beneficial for Justin to try and weed out those counter destruction spells while he can before he goes in with, you know, his actual big stuff.
Actual.
That's all I can really think to say. I'm not really sure what else to make of this variable. I mean, this is Justin. Purgatory Knights are his domain. I completely believe in him.
So we're searching out Brave, right? We're searching out for a Brave machine, put it in the hand. Okay.
Probably getting something like X Blazer here, maybe. Something along the lines of that, I'd imagine. Would be a good search. The suspense is killing me.
Don't disconnect.
It's absolutely killing me. He's not even looking through his deck at the moment. It's killing
slowly, silently thinking about what to search for. He's like, you know what? Do I want a hyper energy? Do I want? Oh, he was going through.
What in the world?
That is Drum Bunker Robo Penetrate Ride.
Now that is pretty good because he can field that and then get around the variable chord's move because, you know, penetrate. Hopefully Justin, I mean, if Justin's packing like a Devil Stigma or something, that would be really strong right now. Oh, man, yeah, this thing just has penetrate. Like that is really strong. And his gauge just keeps replenishing thanks to that Brave Fort, man.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting because either way, it's 6 crit on board.
Yeah. I mean, okay, yeah. So With no devil stigma, clearly, Justin is not moving. Now, what would be really good is if we can gray bar that drum bunker robo. We need a gray bar that drum bunker robo is what needs
Right
to
now,
happen.
we're gonna need a dragon shield, death dragon shield.
Yeah, we really need. Okay.
All right, redeeming quality.
Our trusty black shield keeping us through the turn.
3 cards in hand. I mean, like you said, a Graybeard, he'd have to lose the variable card.
Yeah, it's definitely not. I mean, if he can like gray bar and then he needs some gauge excel right now is really what he needs. I mean, he's probably just got to try to draw into something good here. I mean, with so many cards in his opponent, he's got to have some kind of options. I mean, this is going to be a really pivotal turn because with such a huge life gap. I mean, he's got cards in hand, but he's got to make some really good plays to try and even up damage. Like, his damage output is just far too low at the moment. Okay, there's Dimios, so goodbye variable chord. So now, if we could just get some dudes out here to get some good aggression going.
Okay.
Hopefully his opponent does not have another body of steel or something of that nature. He's going after the Drum Booker Robo, which is oh man. Yeah, that is the worst.
Oh,
Counter destroy any card. That's
Sigma, something.
I mean, if we get dark energy here, that would be really good.
Kill it myself.
So that's unfortunate. That really shut down our turn there. But I mean that's Kaiserian. You gotta get through all that stuff.
Kaiserian doesn't even have a soul right now. Like
It doesn't. But I mean, unless Justin is playing, guillotine cutter or something like that, he's not gonna be able to destroy it in any way. But Jimmel will have to really. Oh, he's probably gonna fetch probably Tiger Thrust.
Yep.
Yeah, to try and penetrate Justin at the moment. Yeah, this is just so much utility.
Not even gonna. He is. Oh, I was gonna say, wow, he's just attacking it. He's.
Yeah, he just called it to get the gauge.
Yeah.
That would have been very savage if Justin would have had a death grip to death grip it. Oh,
pretty.
Now if we see the impact, it's all over. Justin is in impact range at the moment, and that's very, very scary. I mean, with so many cards in hand, he's got to have some options here. He's got to be thinking awful hard. I mean, his opponent is at 10 life. Okay, so we're drawing more cards.
Oh, wow!
Louise. Oh, that is just nasty. Although now, if we can get like Purgatory Knights forever. Oh,
got him!
Yep. Purgatory. He baited out that spell. No. Whew. Good on you, Justin. And now with one card in hand, unless it's another defensive card, he's completely open to all the Purgatory Knights coming at him this turn.
The only thing he needs for all of his defensive stuff, it's usually one gauge.
Yeah, I mean
Well, no, Brave Machine gets counter, or Body of Steel. Okay,
Yeah.
I see 3 moves. Okay.
All right, he does have a soul, so he could use the pay 1 life. I leave the rest to you and remove a soul. Now, if Justin's just got like 1 null here, he can start outputting damage, survive another turn, and then possibly clinch it. And his opponent doesn't have the gauge to impact him anymore.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, and his crossbow dragon is gonna be able to get him gauge back. He's really figuring out his formation here. I mean, if he can. Oh my goodness! This is really good.
Too bad he didn't have another one of those.
Yeah, that'd have been crazy. So he can link with it and the crossbow, get a gauge, and then he can stand and link again for 4 more damage. And now he can stand and possibly go for game. I mean, if his opponent had any defensive options, he would have used them by now. This is possibly game here. Because I leave the rescue is now. I mean, it was obviously not online before.
If this is it,
this is the finishing blow. Is this the end of the Crush Rush?
The suspense.
It's killing me, John. John, I am
Stop Tatsuma. Stop Tatsuma.
John, I am slain by the suspense. I can't even speak, John.
Stop Tatsuma.
John, I can't even. John, I can't even. John.
What is going on? Wait, I'm at 3 or 2. You're at 2.
You're at 2, sir. Oh, but he's got Brave Fort. He's got Brave Fort, so he can destroy Kaiserian and live.
It's at 2.
Wait, because he was at 10, then he took 3, and then he took 4. So, yeah, I think, yeah, he miscalculated somewhere along the line. So he's at 3.
Good God Almighty, he needs to have a shield in his hand.
Yeah, I mean, if Justin can just get a shield, and if his opponent does not top deck anything insane, although it might have been a misplay, honestly, to put that Demios on the right, because if he knew he was going to be able to get rid of his opponent's penetrate, he could have just stuck it in the center, might have lived him through the turn. But now, he's got to have a null if he played it like that. He's got to have a null.
Seen any? Oh my God, he's getting.
Oh, jeez.
He just needs those now for attackers. He doesn't even need them for.
Grab any 2 Brave Machines. He can just grab like. He can grab Tiger Thrust and Subird and give us Kaiserian double attack. Wow.
He has called he has had so many of those. That is insane.
This is the one that gets from the drop zone.
Oh, this is. Oh wait, so this is the.
He's had 2 of the one that searches for your deck, and then now he's using the drop zone one to get his Subird and his. I don't. Oh yeah, okay, because he can call the Subird, get a gauge from the Brave Fort, give us Kaiserian double attack. Oh, but then he won't be able to call the Gunvels if he pays a gauge for double attack.
Yeah, but Justin would need 2.
So I don't know why he. Yeah, Justin's still gonna need 2 nulls to live.
I mean, he could have it. Oh, he is just going in.
Oh yeah, he's just not even caring. Because yeah, that 1 damage from Subird will make a difference if we're dealing with Black Dragon Shield. Yep, this is it. We need 2 more nulls. I mean, if Justin has 2 more nulls.
No.
Whew, what?
GG.
GG. Oh man, that was just. Oh jeez.
Oh, that was intense.
Yeah, If
That
he'd
was
have
definitely
gotten, if he'd have only been able to generate more damage early on, wow, that was something. But thankfully, that was only the third fighter for my admins. Wow. So now,
this is intense. I'm not gonna lie. We got 2XC Ugly versus FB Jimmel.
Yep, this is now Blake coming in, taking the fight straight to Kaiserian, coming and swinging with his trademark ninjas. Will he be the savior that he was for Team Admin last time? Will he be able to turn things around and deal the finishing blow to Jimmel? Will he be able to be the Messiah, the complete angel that needs to come down?
He needs to be your Sailor Palin, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Now,
Right.
the one thing he's got going for him is that, you know,
Now this, depending on how things go, this could get ugly real fast. So Jimmel's going first again, which is, you know, either or really. It's a pretty up in the air thing right now. Neither of them are particularly mind going first or second. So we're going straight to Kaiserian? Yeah, straight to Kaiserian. And
he opens up strong.
He even got the Tiger Thrust for the penetrate, which is going to be really, really, really troublesome for Blake here, honestly, because, you know, sitting behind Gojin Maru is definitely a big safety option. And the fact that that's not available to him anymore because of that Tiger Thrust is really, really bad.
Let's see what happens here. Took it.
All right, so he's strains that 4 life difference again. So we're getting some gauge. That's interesting. I wonder what we're going to do with all that.
What happened? Says I'm sorry. Oh, doing chance respond. Yeah, he doesn't have the two to negate.
Yeah. Yeah, he wasn't able to open Brave Fort this time. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. So his Suiha is now free. That's pretty legit. He's probably gonna search out okay, so he's searching out Byakuya SD. That's interesting. I wonder if we can turbo into Gojin Maru this turn, that would be really, really strong. Oh, and okay. So there's Tsukikage. So he can get 2 attacks off, which is pretty good. You know, he's not doing too bad as far as damage goes.
Yeah, but the penetrate is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, he's gonna have to deal with that. Okay, so Body of Steel. He might discard a card here to keep Tsukikage alive. Okay, he's not. He's not.
He didn't do a buddy call now that I realize it.
Yeah, he did not buddy call. I wonder if that was there's any strategy involved in that. The suspense, John.
I know.
It's killing me.
We're gonna build a wall and we're gonna make them pay for it. That's what's going on here.
There's a wall of dispense being built right now. I mean, he's got a lot of control over this game state right now because Kaiserian is just so big and so oppressive. And rocking that penetrate right now is really scary. If Damien was on this stream, so much complaining right now. Oh, there's a Grangadit. What are we paying some gauge for? Is it Gunfells?
No!
Oh, goodness.
Oh, that evil, evil, evil card.
Oh, that is just so mean. That is so mean right now. And he has no answer to any of this penetrate. Okay, so he's is that okay? So that's the reduced by 2. That's an interesting choice. So he's definitely gotta get into something big this turn to be able to live.
Goji.
Yeah. So he did buddy call this time.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. That's definitely. Oh no.
Oh.
Yeah, he's definitely got to clear that. Jimmel's thinking hard here.
Oh.
Body steal.
Wow.
Louise. 2
Wow.
bodies. Well, anything he can attack it again with Tsukikage. Oh my goodness.
My God. Well, Blake is going to need something.
Yeah, I mean, when
double penetrating.
When your opponent draws that well, whew. I mean, you know, that's just gonna be hard to get over. I don't know there's much Blake can really do to make a comeback here. This is just absolutely devastating. Goodness gracious. It's almost painful to watch.
He really needed the Goji Maro, I think, right there to just shadow dive.
To actually just get some real damage in there. And like some real presence.
When you have double penetrate like what you're having right now, that's got 6 crit on board.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if Blake, if there's any answer that Blake can have to that at the moment. Okay, so he's got that, but I mean, he'll need another null in hand to live. Okay, so he does live.
What good that will do?
For what it's worth.
Now he shows up. Oh no!
Oh geez, that was over before it even started.
Oh my God! Well, wow. Kaiserion is just whacking people.
Yeah, so it's come down to the wire now that Team Admin is going to have to unveil our mystery fighter.
I feel like what I have to do right now is pull out a Vince McMahon meme and go, "It's me, Austin!"
Oh yeah,
I'm hopping in the ring here. So.
Yep, my
boy,
commentator, Mr. Minham, is going to be jumping in the arena. The final stand of the admins coming in to finish.
I need to see
what the rest of us started.
Real quick, hold on 1 second. I got to stop sharing. I got to see if we can. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to give Levi the control here. Levi, are you able to capture the screen for your share?
My area is on a different computer, so I will have to pull up the stream on that computer, but I should be able to do that.
Okay.
You could just give us
1 second here, guys. We're gonna try to make something work here.
Yeah, this was not an anomaly that we planned. You know, the strength and faith of
Trump is taking down 2 people.
Yeah, the faith of Trump and his admins is something that is very strong. You know, it's truly an anomaly that these pitiful immigrants were able to get this far in the showdown.
Amen on that one.
But now our boy Jonathan, my right hand man.
I'm gonna try.
Commentator.
I got a lot to live up to.
He's gonna swoop in, finish what the rest of our admins started, and take these guys down. once and for all. It's going to be an absolute slaughter. Isn't that right, John?
I'm hoping, because I told you what I was playing, that it will actually end up benefiting us. So.
It just might, in all honesty. All right, so let me
Again, thank you guys for watching. So what we're going to do while we wait here, while I get Mr. Levi, we're going to see if he can get set up. Not, we'll go as course as before. I hate when I share it, my screen has to be shared. But right now there is a new Buddy Night Wars post that I had posted, and I said, oh, it's going to be, you needed to know how to, in order to win the box of the new set, Inverse of Terror. What you're going to do at the end of this stream, one, you're going to like the video. Two, you're going to comment on that post of the next 5 versus 5 that you would like to see. We want to know what your guys are thinking, players, teams, things like that. We enjoy doing these. We always have a good viewing and showing of them. So you're going to go on there and comment as to what you would like to see going forward. So let me know what team or person you want to see on the next 5 versus 5. So we're getting there. Give us just a second here.
All right, so I believe I am getting in here.
Let me share controls here. So now let's see if you can click on your persona to view the screen.
Okay.
You're just going to click on your photo.
Okay. Screen share.
And then you do screen share and everything.
That look good?
I see just the blob, but it does show. Just says black.
That is.
Oh wait, that does it. I think I've got it. Should be.
Okay. Your screen sharing, is that a thing we're doing?
Yeah, this should be here. I don't see the area though. That's the thing here. I just see black.
Well, this is awfully awkward.
Okay, it's fine. We will present as if everything is normal. We will try doing this. Okay, so present to everyone. Stop. Okay, everyone. Do you see my screen, Levi, at all?
Yep, I see your screen perfectly fine.
Perfect. Well, you're going to be on commentary alone then, because I am going in. I'm going to mute my conversation here.
Alrighty. All right, so our man Jonathan is now muted. He will be starting up the fight with Jimmel. Anytime now, as soon as he wants to leisurely do that. So, what's up, guys? How's it going? Yeah, okay. This is weird. Not used to being without my lovely charismatic partner. Small hand for John. All right, so here we go. The match started, and we've got Dual Dragons, Demon Godel versus Kaiserian. Kaiserian, this guy. This is going to be interesting. This is going to be very interesting. Whose heads? They're doing their little greetings, and don't worry. In the inside, they all hate each other. It's okay. It's just for the cameras. A little bit of movie magic. All right, so they're starting it off now. Who's going first? We got Jimmel going first again, once more. I mean, hey, it's done pretty good for himself so far. So I can imagine. Oh, and he's sending prep to no K to lower, so he's going to generate some hand advantage now, despite going first, which is going to be really strong right now because when you're up against Demon Godel, it's the grind game that you're concerned of. All right, so that's coming in. right, so straight into Kaiserian. And he did get the Slash Arc. So he's got his Kaiserian pumped up. I'm not sure how relevant those numbers are going to be, but, you know, no reason not to grab it. You heard okay to launch. Start drawing some mad defensive options. All right, they're still just they're chilling. It's pretty chill. It's pretty chill, fam. All right, so he's going for 3 naturally, and a straight up nullify. Someone does not want to take damage. John's playing like a safe man. All right, so now we've got something very special here. In lieu of John, we've got the man, the people's champion himself, Austin Summers, coming in to join the commentary with me. My boy, my personal amigo, coming in to assist me as we watch these two titans once again throw down with each other.
I saw you by yourself on the stream. I'm like, I can't leave my boy Levi hanging there.
Oh,
so I gotta come in.
Oh, my boy Tiger. One day I'll have the weed wig. One day. Okay.
One day.
So we see Aratogami come out, which is pretty good, and Demon go to Arc straight up right off the bat. And it seems like, oh, okay, we went super strength replenishment to get the gauge for all these plays. Nice. So he's playing fast. We got to get in there. Although something strong like Razy or he's got to have some good defensive spells in here to back up his Arc though.
Oh, definitely. The unfortunateness is that Kaiseron isn't a weapon, so Demon Gold won't be able to pop it with its effect. That's very unfortunate. And a Swift Body of Steel coming on out.
So John is going to need to rely solely on his Soul Guard and cards in his hand to protect his Demon Gold.
Right. And even if he could destroy it, our friend Kaiseron has Soul Guard, so it probably isn't going to be leaving the field anytime soon.
Yeah.
Did he link attack?
I
think Jonathan did Jonathan link attack, because if he didn't, that Kaiseron is actually 6k defense right now, because it has a Slash Shark in the soul. So
comments on the I was so busy introducing the people's champion, my boy Tiger. I think we might have.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, it looks like what happened is the weapon swung, and he took it, and then we saw Body of Steel drop on the Arc stack.
But the thing is, the weapon wouldn't be able to hit because Slash Arc increases the defense.
Which is why that
that's awkward.
That's awkward. Oh geez.
I think Jamel's realizing it right now.
Yeah, I think.
Maybe.
I think we're seeing what went down here. Oh, I just checked the Skype group. The Skype group. Yes, Austin, my room is mad weeaboo.
It's so weeaboo. Oh my goodness.
You could just see like the multitude of wall scrolls and transformers and wigs.
Very much.
I mean, I gotta get pretty somehow.
Yeah. Okay. So Jamel's noticing it. You have to link attack.
Yeah.
All right, he's figured it out. In this case, that would make 7 + 5. It'd be 12 to his 11.
Yeah. So that Body of Steel would not have worked aside from counterattack. So
Right.
He actually would have taken all of the damage.
Right. He would be at 7.
Yeah. That's what would have gone down here.
Let's see how they're gonna rectify the situation. I mean, the only case right now is to form a link attack and then see if he wants to take it back and use a shield, or not destroy it. But
yeah. So 10 wouldn't have. Yeah. John is realizing 11 would not have blocked the link attack, so it would have required a different response to keep that attack at bay.
either that, or he just says I whiffed with the weapon and he doesn't take the 2. is the other way to in like an actual tournament.
Yeah,
But Jamal's gonna let him redo his attack phase because he's a good guy, Jimmel.
yeah, yeah. Is the by the book way would it be like, yeah, no, your weapon attack just whiffed and then get his life back.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. You know, on Monday Night Wars, we're chill. We're all Gucci. We're all Gucci.
The only thing I would have done
Yeah, John.
as the same action. Yeah, okay. And you still would have counterattacked.
Yeah.
Demon Saleh. Okay, yeah. So Jamel's taking the extra 2, so he's at 7.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're going with no other response, and it would just turn into a link attack, and then Body of Steel wouldn't have stopped any damage. Cool.
Yep. Fair enough.
Yep. Please try again. All right. So Jamel's gonna have to come back at this. If he plays something super threatening, like Gunvilles, would be pretty good right now.
Yeah, that'd be a very solid option. And he does have 5 cards in hand, so he does have lots of options in hand, especially with all that gauge.
Yeah, that energy he just popped off gives him nothing but options at the moment. Like,
I could also see... I can see a Burn Nova drop coming in our endgame. Because of all that gauge.
Yeah, that definitely could be a thing. I mean, his main thing is here, he's just got so many cards to John's 1.
Right.
So John's gonna have to play the resource game really well. And I mean, I can't imagine that Jimmel is gonna have any problems making a board with 5 cards in hand.
Mm-hmm. Although they could be all defensive spells, but it looks like we're getting a card out. Let's see what it is. Call Brave Machine?
Probably we're gonna search something neat here. Because, you know, it's fair. It's fair,
2
guys.
gauge. Alright, 2 gauge. Okay, we're going for 3 gauge. I'm sorry, what?
What in the world? What are we doing?
Is this going to be a 4 gauge? Are we seeing Grangades? Oh, yeah?
My goodness.
Okay.
Okay.
He's churned.
Okay.
The 8th Omni Lord has churned on the Dual Dragon player.
Sure.
Oh, the horror.
Sure. This is kind of amusing.
That hurts a lot. That double attack on a 10k booty.
Yeah, honestly, it really does, because, like, Battle Spirit Unite won't save John at this point. He's probably just about to lose everything here.
Mm-hmm.
And then
At least now.
be death.
Ooh, yep, there it goes. Yeah, just let it die. At least at this point, he has something to attack with his weapon, but he's gonna go to 5 if he doesn't have a shield to block. Oh, okay. That doesn't do anything.
Yeah, that doesn't do anything. That's
Yeah, okay, you realize that. He's like, oh wait.
Yeah.
And he has to take a 3.
Yeah. But I mean, making a comeback from this point, I mean, with so little cards, and his opponent, you know, still having Grangades' move.
Yeah, he would need a draw 2, like the draw 2 spell, and in some way to gain gauge and play his own Grangades. That'd be the only way.
That would literally be the only way.
And it'd be very specific as well, but okay. Are we seeing another Godel? Yeah, we are seeing another Godel.
Okay. I mean, that's a solid enough top deck.
Yeah.
Did John not counterattack the Grangades?
He did not.
Okay.
He forgot to counterattack the Grangades.
That's incredibly relevant.
Extremely relevant.
Yeah, counterattack is mandatory. Let me message him because that needs to happen.
Yep.
That definitely needs to happen, because if he eats through both Grangades' soul, one counterattack will take it out for good. So
yep.
It's going to be important.
Jamal might be even realizing it right now, unless he's thinking about move. Okay, so he hasn't figured it out yet. Yeah, because that would leave Grangades at 1 or no soul, like you said, and he'd either be forced to attack with his item, his Kaiseron, and then attack with Grangades, and then attack for 2, rather than 3.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. There we go. We have realized our mistakes.
So what's going to be happening here is, okay, so Grangades is going to go to 0 soul.
Yeah.
Uh,
and then
Godel Demon Gold will die next turn from a Kaiserion attack and then a Grangadez attack. And then he'll be left at 3 life. The question is how he comes back from a 3 life. Because he can still kill Grangadez, so that's going to be nice. But he'll have to do, I think Grangadez is lifelink 3, so he'll have to do 4 more damage from that.
Yeah.
Tough.
Yeah, this is amusingly enough, this Grangadez is very much turning the game.
Oh yeah, that the 4-wall tank with double attack, pretty strong.
Yeah, it definitely makes sense that he just wouldn't move because there's just really no point in it because he probably just has a null in hand, or if he wanted to, he could really just sponge all the damage.
Well, since he's not gonna move, he's probably. You could still attack the Grangadez, but I think he has a C3 or moves in hand if he's not going to move.
Because if anything, he would just want to protect his Grangadez. Or, I mean, honestly, he doesn't even necessarily need to, because he can just kill the Godel Soul with Kaiserion.
Yeah. It's just if you want to keep it for reasons.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Jeez. I mean, with
this is running close for John. He's gonna need there's one out. There's one out possible, and that's top decking an Iblis on his second draw.
Yeah, that is the only out, and that's if on the chance that he does run Iblis.
Right.
Oh jeez. How do we say it? What a disaster.
What a disaster.
What a disaster. Yeah, it is. It's Gauntlet, so it's best of 1, Matthew. So it's just going through the people as they are playing.
Jamal has actually made an excellent comeback, though. I will give him that.
Yeah, he really did. I mean,
he ran through 3 people. So
yeah, I mean, he definitely realized that hey, we're not having sideboards here. These are one-shot best of 1. So.
Fortunately, I mean, Kaiserion is his main deck, if I recall correctly, and it's quite a well-main deck. Oh, okay. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, you definitely don't get much more solid than this.
GG.
Oh,
that's the game.
Oh, jeez, John. Yep. Oh, man. Well, that was a turnaround.
That was one heck of a comeback from Jimmel.
Wow.
He put the team right on his back.
He definitely did. He definitely did. I have to fan my own flames a little bit as I decided their team order. It was definitely a good pick. Taking this man last because he drew this show out to quite the climax.
Yep. Well, it was nice commentating with Levi. I'm gonna leave you back with Jonathan.
Yep. Thank you so much for coming on, Austin. I love having you.
No problem. See you later.
My man. Whew. Well, John, you gotta unmute yourself. Oh man.
Oh,
you were taking
this was like the one good card. I was like, oh well, yeah, double attacking, big, powerful.
You were taken down by your own dual dragon, John. How could this have happened?
Trust me, that was intense. I was like, oh well.
That was just.
I'm never getting the hand advantage of the Demon Godel size 1 was really bad. I was like, come on.
You just weren't able, and you didn't even your draw 2 either.
No, I was nothing.
The advantage was dead.
Jimmel today was his game. It was his game.
It was his time to shine. Team Admin and Team Joe both put up really good fights. Drew it out to the very last man on both.
That went on for 2.5 hours almost. Like that was an intense games. Like I give major props to everyone who participated. So
that came down straight to the wire, and wow, it was amazing. Good job, guys.
Kaiserion was the MVP.
Yeah, definitely.
I think of this evening.
Because
tells you what that card can do without sideboarding.
No one was main decking the barbed wires, so it was just they weren't ready for the storm. The storm Kaiserion were about to bring down on them. It was absolutely amazing. That was a stupendous turnaround. for Team Jimmel.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. I think for 2.5 hours is longer than what we anticipated. But what I wanted to
you guys
if
go.
you get a chance, remember to like this video, to go on the page, tell us what you want to see in the future. Obviously, they have a lot of fun doing these things. So, hopefully down the line, I know I had a couple of ideas up my sleeve. I want to see what you guys want to offer. We will not be having a Buddy Night Wars next Monday. We will continue the following Monday, which is the 29th. We will
I'm
be
sure everyone's very upset. They'll have to go 1 week without seeing this beautiful thing.
I had to do it last week. It's just right now. This is like a really weird, awkward time for me. Like I'm trying to get Mondays to be our consistent day, but although personal matters do play into effect here. So we really appreciate everyone who watched this evening. And again, I don't think disappointment on any respect of anyone this evening. Like there were some very good, well done matches. And again, if you get a chance to go back and watch them, because it really was something to watch in very close niche games. And we had a deck out, which I didn't even think was possible in Buddy Fight. Usually it doesn't happen that much. So.
It was a crazy night of spectacles, and we thank you to all our fighters, the admins, and Team Jimmel. You guys were great. Put on a great show for the audience.
Now this is what hurts is it's 1-1. It's like it's Justin Gee had won the Buddy Night Wars. Now Jamal has won the admin or the 5 versus 5. So we got a rubber band in here somewhere. So something's gonna break soon. The bragging rights are still up here.
Definitely expect the ultimate climactic showdown one of these days.
Yes. All right, guys. Well, thank you again for watching. Mr. Levi, thank you so much for commentating. And Austin, thank you for filling in for commentary. That way you didn't leave poor Levi on his own. So you guys have a great night.
All right, good night, everyone. Take care.
Thank you.